Hey guys, it's Michaela. I was watching a cooking channel this morning, and I don't normally watch TV's channels, show programming things. I normally just watch YouTube videos or Big Bang Theory reruns, but today On Demand wasn't working and there was no YouTube videos, so I had to watch like a show on the television and there was nothing on, so I resorted to the cooking channel. And then I got really frustrated because I turned to the cooking channel and in like 10 minutes I saw a gigantic, larger than ever should be chicken breast and lots of eggs and enough butter to literally kill anyone. And it was deemed as healthy. And I realized at that point that I was accurate when I said, and I don't think I said it on camera, but I'm saying it now, that healthy now is just not a Big Mac. That's really what healthy means. Not a Big Mac or not a Big Mac combo or whatever. That's healthy now. Anything that really isn't a Big Mac is healthy. And I thought this because my grandma used to tell me all of the things that she saw on Dr. Oz about this is healthy. And I'm like, no, it's not. Oh, they're free-range eggs. No, they're still in... Okay, so I am watching the TV and I see Rachel Ray with like 4 eggs going into her mixer. And I think to myself, oh my god, those 4 eggs came from hens in a file-size cabinet drawer with 11 other hens, 2 of which are probably dead and have been laying there for a couple of days. The other 2 probably have some kind of boil on them that hasn't been treated because they're just going to die anyway. When they're done producing eggs, they're probably going to be chopped up into some kind of cat food or something. So no one really cares. And that's the only thing I think about when I thought of the eggs. And I thought to myself, also, is there a television show on this cooking channel or on any channel where I can turn it on and see someone cooking without eggs or butter or milk or chicken or beef or pork or veal or lamb or whatever else? Is there a channel that a show that I can watch that's that? And no. There's not. And I got really frustrated with that because not only is the USDA food pyramid telling us that we need meat and dairy, but now all of the television shows that teach you how to cook are telling you need meat and dairy, and you don't need either of those. And I could go into tons and tons of reasons why you don't need them, but basically all you need to know is you can get those resources and nutrients that are in those foods in plant-based foods. Protein from a steak is a plant-based protein, is just as good, in fact oftentimes better. It's just really frustrating to me to know that everything on the television tells you that you need milk and you need meat, and that's inaccurate. And a lot of people say, I crave a steak. No, you crave protein because your body tells you what you need. So when you need protein for healing of muscles or whatever other reason that your body needs protein, it will crave what you see as protein. And if you see that steak as protein, then you're going to crave the steak. But if you're a person like me and you see green leafy vegetables as protein, or nuts and seeds and nut butters, then, and legumes even, if you see that as protein, then you're going to crave that. And I feel like we don't listen to our bodies enough. We just eat what's convenient and we eat horribly. And let's just face it, we are the nation of cheeseburgers and grilled chicken or breaded and fried chicken, honestly. We are a nation of cheeseburgers and fried chicken and microwaved Salisbury steak meals, and that is not good for us. We need... Plant protein is so much better, and I don't understand why this isn't mainstream media, why this isn't something that we need to do, because this would solve a lot of problems. I can go into all of the problems it would solve, but then this video will be like 10 minutes long. Maybe I can do another video about that if you guys are interested in the problems that switching from a animal-based diet to a plant-based diet can solve. And maybe I can post a video about that. The differences in how your body is going to operate, I can post a video on that. But basically what you need to know is we don't need the animal protein. In fact, the animal protein has so much cholesterol in it that we don't even need that. Plant-based foods are cholesterol free, and I think that's something that a lot of people don't realize, especially since we are a nation that suffers from high cholesterol and high blood pressure and high blood sugar and all of those things. You can regulate all of that with the correct diet, and you don't need all of the medications that everyone is bitching about paying so much money for. You don't need all that because you can regulate that with plant-based proteins. And I know this because I have regulated my migraines and also my digestive tract issues with just food changes. And I made a drastic change because I saw a couple of documentaries, I done a lot of research, and I was like, no more meat, no more dairy, no more cheese. And I understand why a lot of people feel like they need dairy. We were brought up that way, and they feel like they need cheese. I can give you all of the bad things that are in there, but again, that would just extend the video. If you want to know a video about cheese, everyone would love to have a video about cheese. I can make one of those. Just leave it in the comments box below. What I'm getting at is we need to be able to have all the information that we need. We need someone who will actually be able to say, this is what's healthy, this is what your body is designed to do, this is what your body is designed to break down, and you will feel better if you eat these things. But we don't have that. The USDA is absolutely failing when it comes to that kind of thing. Failing completely because they allow things to be worded incorrectly, and they allow loopholes like free range when that is not true. Yes, okay, they might have free range eggs and free range chickens, but those chickens, and they're not free range. They are just not inside of a little cage, but they are inside of a larger cage with even more cage mates, and it's not ideal conditions at all. Most of the eggs you eat probably have some time or another touched a dead chicken. Like, it's horrible. And I could go on and on and on, but I just wanted to share with you that I'm frustrated with mainstream media because they haven't picked up on the fact that a lot of the problems America is having and a lot of the problems that Americans are having with their health and could be solved by just changing the way we all think. But when you get changing the way people think, when you get into that, and it just ends up really bad. But we could solve a lot of problems if we all changed from animal-based proteins and diets to plant-based proteins and diets. And I probably just sound like a hippie now. That's okay. If you guys want to know more about why, who, what, how, when, where, is that all of the 5? Whatever. Who, what, where, when, how. That's 5. If you want to know more about all of that, about my personal journey with veganism and stop being a carnivore, or if you want to know more facts about animal protein versus plant protein and animal consumption versus plant consumption, animal raising versus plant growing, then let me know, because I did a lot of research and I'm not an expert by any means, but I do have a lot of knowledge and resources and that kind of thing to bring that information to you if you guys would like to know. Again, leave that in the comment box below. I am doing this on my vlog channel, so I have a main channel. I'll link that in the bottom bar below. You should go there and subscribe if you like newsy type stuff. Also, you can follow me on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll link those in the bottom bar below. We're doing a collab channel. We're starting that back up, and I'll link that in the bottom bar below. I think that's enough links for today. Also enough talking for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this pointless video, just kind of a rant and an enlightenment video for hopefully some of you guys out there. If you, again, have any more questions, post them in the comments box below, because I love answering questions about this. And that's all I can think of.